Alright, I'm going to show you what I gathered together. I've got a big pile of stuff that I've gathered together. I've got anything from little business cards and receipts from places we shopped at, notes I've left for the kids, wish list for my son whose birthday was this past week. So we've got some odds and ends of daily stuff that I collected. So first of all, we've got all this memorabilia. Then if you look here, this was a quote that I saw on a strip from a piece of paper I used while scrapping the other day. And my niece has just learned how to walk, and I thought that would be a good little quote to add to the page. It's called "Grace Was in Her Steps." It's a quote from John Milton, who is one of the most amazing poets ever. I gathered together, I had a few posts that I had put up on Facebook and Twitter. Apparently I've gotten out of posting on a regular basis. I thought I was being more active on Facebook and Twitter, but I'm not, so this is all I have of things that I put up last week. Printed these at home. These are just some pictures of me while I was sitting at the computer, working, talking to my mother, that sort of thing. I printed out a few pictures. I have ordered pictures from Walgreens because I've been very happy with the quality of my local Walgreens. And I printed out a bunch, 4 is not a bunch, some 8x10s that I'm going to cut down to 6x8 because that's the size of the page protectors I've got in there, but I wanted it to fill the whole sheet. I didn't want to have it blank, so I printed some 8x10s. This will be fun to put on and do some writing on. Look how messy my kitchen is. And then we've got another detail shot. Alright, so I've got some 8x10s. I'm going to keep them, keep the photos in a flat container until I actually start creating and cutting things up. I've also got the photos that I printed. I have a lot of photos here. Not every single one of these photos is going to end up in the album for the week. I printed with the idea of, I'm looking at these photos now, I'm going to have more than one story to tell. I'm going to just print them now. So there's some here, because of the nature of the printing beast. I've got some. What I really would have liked to have done is do one of each of these on each sheet, but I didn't take the time to create a Photoshop document, load them in, and then save them as a JPEG and then upload them. It doesn't take that much longer, but I just didn't want to spend any time at it, and I can use these for other stories. Because there's not just the story of the trip that I took, not just the story of the day that this happened. It's also the story of the kids like this, or this is something that we've observed, or there's so many more stories than just that one photo can tell. And these are all, there's a lot of photos here. And I even have some 5x7s because I'm trying to keep a photo-heavy, photo-friendly set to this look to this book. So I wanted to have some larger photos to go with some of the smaller photos. Some of these 4x6s, they'll get cut down into 3x4s. I don't have to keep the whole picture. I'm not that good of a photographer to be arrogant enough to think that any picture I take can't be improved by cropping it. So I'm perfectly capable of cutting everything up. And then I didn't write anything down when I printed these out. I thought I was going to do that during the week, but I didn't. But I know what story, I know what story I'm going to put on here. This is going to be all about that very first day of the week when I woke up and stepped in cat vomit twice in the space of 5 minutes. That was the way the week went. That was what the week was like. Here, I started here, and then I didn't finish this day. I'm going to see if I can try and remember some of the things that I was doing and try and generally fill out this particular day. First day, I actually managed to do. So I at least have one day like this. I didn't do the other 2 days, but this is a fun sort of thing to do for, I'm going to document a day and just pick a random day. So these are not going to go to waste. I'm going to save these for some other time. It'll be fun. Those will be fun for a day project. So these will get written on as I tell stories. Like he said, what this is going to cover a story that my son told me. I've got plans for these. They'll get used. And then these are the sheets for writing on. So we'll add some stuff to that. And then each of these has all these little pieces of paper. You can write on the back of them. You can put something else behind them. And these will get slipped into pockets as I build. So I love the patterns. So this will be fun to play with. So I've got a couple of different patterns here. Actually, I got 3 different patterns here. So I have more than enough to do about 6 different projects in here. But I have so many photos, I'm going to have fun making this into a very photo-heavy storybook, basically. And I've got 2 5x7s, 2 4x6s, and 2 4x3s, and then this has got a 4x6 and 2 4x3s. I've got 2 of those. And then this, you can do a 4x4 in top and bottom, and then you got a 2x8 for the side. Got 2 of those. So that we've got some interesting, and then some more pages for writing. And I can also just use them as places to add photos. You don't have to do that much writing. Don't get scared. And then these are some more, let's see, I've got 1 more of each of the various different sizes. I may go back and get some more page protectors, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be working with. And just wanted to show that to you, show all the photos, show the giant pile so you could get an idea. And then I'll put together a process video of me putting it together. That's going to take a while though, because I can't sit down and do it all at once. So just want to get this up so that you can see what I was working with, and then go from there.